Beacon Hill is one of the most revered neighborhoods in all of Boston. A lot of this charm comes from the area's preservation of 19th century America. You can still walk amongst its streets and enjoy ancient architecture along with gaslit lamps, window boxes, and stone-paved roadways. Beacon Hill originally consisted of 3 large hills. The largest of these hills rose to the approximate height of the current Massachusetts State House. Individually, these hills were known as Mount Vernon, Century, and Cotton Hills. Collectively, they were referred to as the Tri-Mountain or Tri-Mount. This name has since been commemorated via the nearby Tremont Street along the southern edge of the Boston Common. In 1634, a large beacon was placed atop the tallest of these hills, with a tar bucket hanging on it to be lit in case of pending danger. This beacon eventually rotted and blew over in 1789. While the beacon was never replaced nor used in its existence, its significance was not lost to those in the area who named this neighborhood Beacon Hill. A replica of this original beacon was erected in its honor and may be viewed via the east side of the Massachusetts State House. The State House is the state capital and home of the Massachusetts government and was once dubbed by Oliver Wendell Holmes as the hub of the universe. To Bostonians, it actually is, as the Dome Peak is from where all distances to Boston are measured. The structure was designed by famed architect Charles Bulfinch with the inspiration of London's Somerset House. The work of Charles may be seen throughout Boston's Beacon Hill. However, he is probably best known for his design of the U.S. Capitol in Washington, D.C. Obviously, the main attracting feature of the Massachusetts State House is the large golden dome atop it. The original dome was originally made of wood, but after it leaked, Paul Revere covered it in copper in 1802. The copper dome was later upgraded to 23.5 karat gold leaf in 1874. Each gold sheath is no thicker than a piece of paper. The Golden Dome has maintained its color with one lone exception. During World War II, it was painted black in case of an aerial attack. Just within a couple blocks of the Massachusetts State House are 2 sites worthy of visit during your exploration of Beacon Hill: the Boston Athenaeum and the Congregational House. The Boston Athenaeum is one of only 16 libraries in the country that requires membership for usage of its services. Membership may be worth it alone to check out one of the library's most intriguing books, The Narrative of the Life of James Allen, the Highwayman. This book was bounded in the skin of James Allen himself, unknown to the bookbinders at the time. And just a couple of buildings down from the Athenaeum at 14 Beacon Street is the Congregational House. While many casual observers stop to admire the 4 bas-relief sculptures of Spanish artist Domingo Mora that depicts significant events in Boston history, television fans may recall this building as the former offices of Cajun Fish from the hit TV series Ally McBeal. Lastly, no true tourist should miss the opportunity to stroll down the most photographed street in all of America, Acorn Street. This narrow cobblestone paved path is said to be 2 cows wide and compliant with the regulations of the time. Many of the homes along this street were originally built as servant quarters in the late 1820s.